Hey guys, what's going on? It's Roth and Joshua
Hello.
here to wildly speculate. I know you're surprised. Join us though, join us. Robert Downey Jr. tweeted out his new Ironman poster, but then very mysteriously added, oh, and on the DL, something to this effect, I'm probably not going to get it exactly right, but on the DL, there's going to be a big announcement in 8 days, which would make it Thursday of next week?
Yes, March 5th.
March 5th. Very well done. Thank you.
Numbers.
Keep us on track. We're going to just speculate on what we think that may be, starting with retirement.
That could possibly be what he's going to do, because he's been in this game a long time. You know, if he keeps playing Iron Man, he'll be like this 55-year-old Iron Man, which is, you know, no one will hold it against him to leave the franchise now. Go out, maybe how about Avengers Infinity War Part 2 being his last movie.
And he's sort of talked about passing along the mantle. I mean, he's, over the last several years, on and off, been kind of like, yes, I'm in, no, I'm kind of out. With playing this character, we all know that he's not going to play it forever. There's other things that he wants to do with his life. And he's really talked about wanting to maybe move on and pass the mantle along to another character, another actor in this universe, which leads us to our second bit of speculation, Joshua.
Is that they will announce the casting of Spider-Man, and it will be a sort of some symbolic passing of the torch from Iron Man giving it to Spider-Man, who will be the new face of the franchise, much like Iron Man used to be.
Yeah, I mean,
currently is.
And I mean, it's kind of an interesting thing, because he said there's a big announcement coming. He didn't necessarily say that he was going to make it. So he may know that the announcement is coming, but he's not actually going to make it himself when they announce the casting.
Yeah. And Marvel head Kevin Feige just like, oh, who told him to say that?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, I think he does that a lot. I even remember on the carpet at Comic-Con, he started talking about something about Iron Man 4, and Kevin Feige was like, I thought we weren't talking about that, like behind him.
Well, that's a great segue to what the next one could be.
It is. Well, I just want to say really quickly, we of course know that Sony still owns the rights to Spider-Man, and that they've got this deal with Marvel that Marvel can use Spider-Man. So why would Marvel make this announcement? Because it's still a really big deal for them. Yeah. They can use Spider-Man. This is their new Spider-Man that's going to be included in their movies. They still have the toy rights. It's still a big thing for them. And again, he has talked about wanting to pass along that mantle, and who better than to Spider-Man? Of course, it's a little confusing with Sony and Marvel, but still it might be that. What else?
Iron Man 4?
Iron Man 4, it's possible, right? I mean, so here we are saying maybe he's retiring, but maybe they're sort of like they were in the middle of negotiating contracts, which is why Kevin Feige was like, be quiet you, we haven't worked this out yet, and they've now worked it out. Yeah,
so it would be weird for him to, you know, talk about retiring, but then say, hey, I'm going to do another trilogy of Iron Man movies, but it could happen.
Yeah, or he could just be doing one more, and certainly, yeah, they've announced their whole slate, but that doesn't mean that there's not a little wiggle room to throw another one in there, right?
Yeah, obviously there's that big schedule, and people will point to that, but they've already moved it once for Spider-Man. They would do it again for Iron Man.
Yeah, these are the men that mountains move for, movies move for. You know, there's an off chance, we talked about this, that this could be not related to the movies at all.
Yes, I think for our final thought of what this could be, it could be the announcement of an Avengers video game.
It seems like that's the one that would get you most excited.
It really would. Well, don't get me wrong, I want to know who's going to play Spider-Man, but there was not an Avengers video game for the first movie, and it seemed like sort of this big like missing like link in the, you know, the franchise chain. Like, why wouldn't you make a video game where you get to be Iron Man and the Hulk and Thor and Black Widow, Hawkeye?
And you think
no one wants to be Hawkeye.
Downey would do voice work for it?
Yes, like maybe he's got a big stake in this, and that he's doing the voice work or contributing heavily to it, or maybe it's an Iron Man video game. I don't know. I'd be more excited for Avengers.
I think
an Avengers Age of Ultron video game. That would be really cool.
I think that seems to make, if it was a video game, it would make most sense to go with that at this point. Also, you know, off chance that it's theme park related, right? Like that there's an off chance that obviously Disney has a huge theme park right here, not too far from us. There's been some rumors and speculation that they're looking into some land around there to build, in Anaheim, that's where we're in California, to build a kind of a Marvel/Star Wars land, that it wouldn't just be like an experience in one of the existing parks, but a whole land for one of those. So it could be something like that, or just an Iron Man experience, you know, that they're working on.
Yeah, there currently is a sort of a traveling Marvel show with an Iron Man experience, but this would be like a theme park built around Iron Man, something like that.
Or these characters,
yes,
right?
Or the Avengers.
And what did you call, if they did build a park like that, what did you call it?
Avengers Land?
The cat.
Oh.
Basically
Money-making
money
factory?
Tree.
Yeah.
It's like Scrooge McDuck on the front, like, there you go.
Yeah. And while we're doing off-the-wall ideas, my last one is that and he could be passing the Iron Man franchise on to Don Cheadle to make War Machine movies.
Yeah, it seems possible.
It could happen.
It could happen. Anything could happen.
What's your pick for what you think it really will be?
I think it's the Spider-Man casting.
Okay, me too. We're boring.
But that would be really exciting if that happens, right?
Yep.
Let us know what you guys think. Do you think that we're totally off the wall? Which, if any of these theories, do you agree with? What would you like to see happen this coming Thursday? Leave your comments below. And for all things Robert Downey Jr. rumors, Avengers, and Iron Man, keep it locked right here at IGN.